He's back to a new 1203 Barrett TV revival episode. And in this episode, I am going to be talking about how it's crazy to think that, still hard to believe that Missing Link is canceled, right? Like, we'll never get to experience the full game of Missing Link, right? And I just still wonder how they're going to be, how the story that was of Missing Link is going to be implemented when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, right? Because, Missing Link was going to be and supposed to be before Kingdom Hearts 4, especially when it came to the story. But now that Missing Link is canceled, I am still curious of how they're going to be doing the different things when it comes, especially to the story that was supposed to be tying into 4. Right. But again, the main focus is going back at that certain cutscene that we actually get from the end of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that would have led to, you know, the fragmentary passage, that which is a really good. I do enjoy that one. The Kingdom Hearts game that has Aqua, which, yeah, it is one of the shortest Kingdom Hearts games, but I'll just play the thing for y'all.
Could it be?
Again, if y'all, of course, played Birth by Sleep and played the secret episode with Aqua in the Realm of Darkness, and y'all would remember that ending, kind of a teaser as well, which of course led to, Aqua, or the game that we did get with continuing Aqua in the Realm of Darkness, right? If y'all do remember. But there were some scenes in particular that we not we didn't even see that was from this, and definitely would have led to a volume 2 of Birth by Sleep that, again, we never got. So technically there are well, two current ones right now, I would probably say, because I'm sure there are other canceled Kingdom Hearts projects, right, that never made it. But especially when it comes to Missing Link and the Volume 2 of Birth by Sleep are definitely the most talked about. Because, yeah, there are people that have talked about this Volume 2 of Birth by Sleep. Like, again, just looking back at that whole cutscene, though, that whole ending scene, and seeing moments like Mickey in the Realm of Darkness and Riku on top of Neverland's clock tower with Kairi, and Kairi with Hainer Pence and Olette at the Twilight Town mansion, and Roxas and Sion walking and seeing Xehanort as well, and seeing them transition to Ansem, then Xemnas, then Xehanort again, and a shot of Sora sitting where he normally would sit at in their usual spot and then disappear, and then Ventus as well in the Chamber of Awakening, and then just disappearing as well, and then it just cutting to Birth by Sleep Volume 2. And again, still we have never seen anything connected to that to this day. And I feel like it would have been really cool to actually see, because in general, Birth by Sleep is a pretty good Kingdom Hearts game, I will say. I do enjoy Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, or BBS, as it's short to be called. I do like the story for BBS, and like I said, the fact that you are able to play as three characters, not at the same time, but do three separate stories for the three characters. I really do like. But yeah, just the fact that if we just go back to this, especially with us waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4, it just makes you do wonder when it comes to the volume 2 of Birth by Sleep. And again, as we wait for whenever, like at this point, are we even going to say, um, I mean, obviously we're going to say, ob- when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, obviously, because that's the next game in the series, of course. But when it comes to seeing more information, are we even going to see any more this year? That is something I want to know. Like, are we going to see anything Kingdom Hearts 4 or anything new for Kingdom Hearts 4 for the rest of 2025? Because we are edging into September. Y'all do realize we're edging to September, the ninth month of 2025. We don't have much more time. We don't have much more time left of 2025, if you think about it. We're almost done with 2025. We're almost in 2026. And there have been different events that have already passed that we have seen nothing. Obviously, there's still some events coming up that maybe, but we just have to wait and see, basically. I mean, yeah, again, with us waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4, again, just makes you wonder as well, looking back at different things when it came to Kingdom Hearts, especially the whole Birth by Sleep Volume 2, that we most likely would have gotten probably around the time before Kingdom Hearts 3. I've heard some people say that it was like just some interviews from Nomura back in the day. It was supposed to be like an actual prologue for Kingdom Hearts 3. It was supposed to be something like that. Supposed to be some kind of prologue, kind of like the Roxas part on Kingdom Hearts 2, but the whole thing was supposed to be something before a whole prologue section before starting the proper story for 3. But again, I just wanted to briefly talk about this though, because again, it's definitely a mystery, and it's definitely up there. Well, it's now up there with, of course, Missing Link, something that is now canceled, of course, and well, we would never say. Which I do hope that one day, though, Missing Link, we can get, like a proper story of what Missing Link was going to be about. Obviously, yeah, they're canceling the whole game, right? Which again still sucks, but I do hope that someday we can actually get what the full story was, what the entire story was going to be for this game, especially with it that was originally supposed to tie into 4, right? That to lead into the Force game, right? So it would definitely be great to see what could, what the whole story could have been for Missing Link, because it definitely seemed interesting and unique, especially with it in Scala, right? Scala a column. But again, with it now being cancelled, right, and no longer being worked on, and with Kingdom Hearts 4 being the next main project in Kingdom Hearts, starting the next saga, the Last Master arc, yeah, we we just have to ask ourselves, right? That's all we have to do, though. But again, everything is so dry right now when it comes to Kingdom Hearts that you can just say, especially when it comes to news. I mean, may I remind y'all that the last proper information for Kingdom Hearts 4 that we got was the screenshots back in May. In May, yeah, those new screenshots that were revealed. When Missing Link got canceled as well, when they released the screenshots for us. Again, back in May. So, and we're almost in September now. And yeah, at this point, we're just going to have to see when it comes to, and only just watch. whatever event happens, right? Even if Square Enix is there, we're just gonna have to wait and watch, right? Because who knows exactly when the right timing is that they mention, right? They say they can't wait to show more of Kingdom Hearts 4 when the time is right. Who knows if they'll be somewhere the rest of this, somewhere before the end of 2025, or they'll be in 2026. Who knows for sure?